time you turn this valve around, you don't have to turn the pump off or anything, just turn it around like that, and the fountain will come off. It's just, all the fountain is that instead of the water going back to the inlet, it goes back to that. This is what controls. These are the inlets, this is the fountain, and if you shut off the inlets, it goes to the fountain. If you shut off the fountain, it goes to the inlet. Same thing, it's just on the way back, it goes in different direction. Now, this valve is what turns your slide on.
Okay.
So, if you turn that on, water comes outside. You slide your left and wherever this is, see it's ahead of that, so it'll go whichever, if you turn the slide on, it'll work if it's on fountain, or it'll work if it's on inlet. But see, water is still going back to your pool. You'll just set it up. So like if you're going to put the cover on, turn that off, and that off, and that way water goes back to the inlet that's under the cover. So, there. When we come back, we're going to take this off and turn the whole top of this around the other direction.
Okay.
So that that needs to be right there. I didn't have the right thing to turn it around with here. I've done it right now. I was planning on doing it now, but I'll get what I need to do. Okay. Anyway, there is this will be in the front, and there's a on-off, like heater off. If you just push the pool button like that, and right now, see it says pool is 80 degrees. It's set at 78 degrees. If you turn that up, 79, 80, 82 degrees, it will turn the heater on. So, or if you just do heater off, it just stops the whole thing. You still have to blow until you make sure there's no hot air in it. But anyway, it'll go back off in a minute as soon as it gets done blowing.
Is there always water coming to the pool heater? Is that always something?
Yep, it's plumbed right into the system.
So you don't ever have to turn anything?
Nope.
Okay.
And if you set your heater for 84 degrees and leave it on, it'll heat at 84 degrees, and then you slide it, just shut yourself off. And when it gets lower than that, it puts you back up to that. So it's what most people do, just set it for a temperature and leave it.
What's this right here?
That's let me get into it. Okay. This here goes to your main drain, and these go to your skimmers. You won't mess with those. They're just there. We use them to winterize. If for some reason the water gets really low in the pool, like if the water was really low, you might want to turn the skimmers off so they don't suck air through the skimmers. If it gets below the front of the skimmer, it pulls air in it, and they shut the pump off.
Got it.
And if you're ever trying to start the pump, like if you clean, there's a little basket inside there, and it gets rusty and stuff in it, shut the pump off, you take the lid just if you take that basket out, before you even do that, turn your valves all off, that way the water will stay in the pumps, and it makes it easier to start it. And then when you turn them on, just turn on the center one, get it going after it gets going, then turn the outside one going. So anyway, the other thing about the timers, this is the timers for your lights in the pool. Have they been coming on?
Yeah.
Anyway, see, they're set to come on at 8 and go off at midnight.
Okay.
And what time is it anyway? Is it like 11? So, yeah. It's about right then. Anyway, see, if it's the wrong time, just pull out on that and turn it to this little dial right there. Turn it to 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Anyway, and that's what turns your lights on and off. But if the lights aren't on, like if they go off at midnight, but you're still out there and you want to turn them back on, just flip the switch on and they come on. I mean, you don't have to wait for it to turn it on. But if you turn it on, as soon as it gets to the off again, like if you turn it on after midnight, it won't turn it off till midnight the next day. I mean, but when it crosses the off again, it'll turn it on. So anyway, yeah, it's just a way to turn it on if you want to. Or if the timer turns it on, you don't want them on, just want to turn them on. So anyway, but that's that. You can just loosen those screws and move them to whatever time you want to do.
Okay.
But that's what this timer is all about, is to control your lights. So this one does the pump. You always put the pump on the side that faces you, so when you open it, that's the one you normally use. You don't hardly ever use that one.
Okay.
So anyway, there's a pressure gauge on this. See how it's like up to about 20 now. When it gets to about 25, see it says start and clean filter. When it gets to about 25, then you need to clean the filter.
Okay.
So when you clean the filter, what you really do is you just literally use water from the pool to wash all the dirt out of the filter.
Okay.
So normally water goes down through your sand in the filter and back into the pool. When you clean it, it goes up through the sand and out through that waste hose.
Oh, that will hurt.
Yeah, so before you clean the filter, pull the hose out or it will blow up in your face right there.
Okay.
It's like, it has enough pressure, it just literally, the hose will just start growing and blow up in a little bit. So
Okay.
anyway, it makes a mess when it does, but it's funny. And, anyway,
Okay. And-
everybody gets to have that happen once.
Okay.
So anyway, but if it is high, then turn the pump off with the timer here and here. No, it doesn't need to turn that. That looks crazy. But basically, pull your hose out, turn your pump off, push this down, turn it around to backwash. You know what it says backwash?
Yeah.
Backwash means clean the filter.
Okay.
When you turn the pump back on, let it run for about a minute and a half at the most. In a minute and a half, you'll pump 200 gallons of water out of the pool. And then that's about how much it takes to clean the filter. So don't be cleaning it every day. I mean, it's just, and it's better if the filter is a little higher pressure. It means it's already caught some dirt, but it's catching really fine dirt. When you backwash it, it has to get stopped up a little bit to catch really fine particles. So when you backwash it, you kind of, everybody thinks if they look at their pool and it's kind of white cloudy, backwash the filter. It's really the opposite. Try not to backwash the filter because it won't ever get it out if you backwash it. So it's a finer filter. See, normally it's sand. If you have dirt in it, dirt's way finer than sand, and it catches way finer things than sand does. So it's kind of like as it gets a little bit dirty, it does even better. But as it gets too dirty, it slows down the water so bad that the fountain won't work and whatever, you have to clean it. A good way to tell that you need to backwash it is your water bubble rubbing out, like it's kind of poopy after it just won't go. And when it's that, you come and check your pressure gauge. It's probably too much pressure. It's that good. So anyway, you backwash it for like a minute and a half or less. Usually about a minute's enough, but about a minute and a half or less, not more. Then turn the pump back off and turn it around to rinse. When you put it on rinse, all that does is the water goes through the sand like normal, but it goes out the waste hose. And what happens is, normally it goes through the sand, you backwash it, it goes up through the sand and washes it out. As soon as you turn it back to the filter, if you did, it all resettles. It shakes it, and when it does, some of the dirt is still there will go in the pool. You put it on rinse for about 15 seconds, and it causes it shakes back into place, it goes out there instead of a lot of dirt. So lots of people back the filter, they don't mess with it. But we always do. It's better to rinse it out and just get the dirt out of your pool and be done with it. So then after you run out about 15 seconds, then turn it back around the filter, turn the pump back on, and away you go. And you'll see this pressure drops down to like 15 or something like that. So anyway, I brought you a bucket of chlorine tablets. They're like hockey puck looking tablets. They go in here. So if you turn that to off and then take this lid off here, see those tablets in there? anyway, that's where you put them. They just literally just drop them in there. And it'd be nice if you have some like a glove or something to come out and keep it off your hands, but for sure you'll have to wash your hands really well. The other thing is, if you drop it in there and it splashes, it'll ruin whatever shirt you have on. I mean, if it splashes on it, just chlorine bleach. I mean, it literally just bleaches out your shirt. So most everybody figures out wearing an OP shirt when you're doing it, but all you have to do, or even if the water gets on your hand and you happen to touch your shirt, it'll leave your hand go in your shirt. Anyway, but if you've got some kind it's better to not touch it. Anyway, you just kind of watch it. When the tablets get really low in there, put some more in it.